Hi, it's Bernadette Jansen from the School of Renovating. Now, we are in love with Japan Black floor finish at the moment. And what I wanted to do in this video is to share with you why. Now, before I do that, I want to tell you what it is. And so it's a really traditional old floor finish. It used to be used when in the old homes, when there was carpet in the middle and the edge of the room was painted black. It was actually, they used Japan Black to do that. So it's a traditional type floor finish. It's oil-based. And there's three things that I really love about it. The first thing is it's a really beautiful, sophisticated look. It's not overly shiny, it's got a luster, but it's a lovely, it really makes for a sophisticated room. The second thing I love about it is, and this is most important, is that it covers a multitude of sins. The floor does not have to be perfect. In fact, an imperfect floor is part of the character of it. It goes over timber, okay? And the third thing that I love about it is you have some control over the depth of colour. So if you don't want it to be absolutely pitch black, it's a 3-coat system, but if you don't want it to be really, really dark, you still want to see some of the grain in the timber, you just maybe use, put 1 coat down, then put a 2nd coat down, and just measure how it looks, and when you get to the desired finish, then stop. Okay, so you don't have to use 3 coats. Now, normally when you are preparing and sealing timber floors, you need to have it sanded back and then and vacuum up all the dust and make sure it's really clean before the coating goes on. It's exactly the same with Black Japan, same process. But in actual fact, with this floor in particular, we just did 1 sanding. So we sanded back, vacuumed up all the dust, and then put 2 coats straight on. Okay, so we didn't sand in between. Normally you have to sand in between. We didn't do that because we wanted to get this done quickly, and still the finish is quite good. So you can break the rules basically, is what I'm saying. But a disadvantage is that it takes quite a long time to dry. It takes 3 days to dry to be able to take light traffic, and then a further 4 days to completely cure. So that's a reasonable amount of time. So if you're trying to get a project finished and on the market, you have to allow that time for the floor to cure before you have people walking on it, through opens and whatnot, or moving furniture. So, just to recap, the great advantages of Japan Black are, firstly, the lovely sophisticated look. Secondly, that you can cover a multitude of sins, so it's good on a really poor quality timber floor. And thirdly, that you can control the level of colour, so you've got some control over it and you can stop putting coats on when you have reached the desired look. It's the main supplier of it is a company called Feast Watson. It's an oil-based product that you clean up with turps. You get around about 8 square metres per litre, so it's quite economical. And I think that's about all I've got to share with you. So I hope you get value out of this video, and if you do, please click the like button below and share it with your friends.